Yeah, and we're here today just to talk about some of the new things.
Starts the day off with a bang.
Are the performers with Goose as well have branched off into a new area?
Usually I wash it out.
Welcome to Backstage Pass here at the Historic Homes Theater and the Detroit Lakes Community and Cultural Center. I'm Becky Mitchell, and joining me today is Kim Betcher. Welcome.
Hi, thanks for having me.
You're welcome. You have got crazy amounts of stuff going on the fitness and aquatic side.
Yeah, we are hopping this summer. It's so much fun. We have we just finished up the Tough Laker Youth Obstacle Run, and we are getting geared up for our Midsummer Bike Tour. That happens on Saturday, July 11th. And the really cool thing this year, again, you have your options for 3 different rides. You can do a 13-mile, you can do a 26-mile, or you can do about a 42-mile ride, and it's kind of through Lakes Country, whether it's through around Detroit Lake or whether it's all the way out by Cormorant area or not. And so we're really excited about that. But again, this year we have our kids ride. Our annual kids ride starts at 10 o'clock, and our kids ride this year is actually going to be led by Gary Fisher. So Gary Fisher is going to be in town to help the kickoff of Detroit Mountain, and so Gary is going to be doing kind of leading the kids ride this year for us. Stop down and that, but then you can get a chance to see and meet Gary too if you head out to the mountain afternoon.
And I've been hearing this name, Gary Fisher's name, quite a bit. But for those of us that maybe aren't as in tune with the bike world, tell me a little bit about him.
Well, he is actually the godfather. He's known as the godfather of mountain biking. He's kind of the one who put mountain biking on the map. There, he has a bike line and he has things like that. So that was kind of his thing. I have a vague memory, kind of when I started to get into sports and activities and stuff in my Bemidji State College sports management days, of hearing his name a lot, because he had really was one of the pioneers of mountain biking. And so so it's really great that he's going to be here, not only for our kids ride to kind of lead our kids to that we go to the Holiday Inn and back for that kids ride, so it's a nice comfortable ride, but also that he's going to be in town and opening up officially the trails out at the mountain. So
sure. Yeah. So the bike tour, is it for, I mean, should you be a hardcore biker? Is it good for kind of all skill levels? And do you start all at once, or is it kind of a come
Great question. We actually, it is all good for all ability levels. We have people that are kind of novice bikers who will do the 42-mile ride, and we have people that come in from the bike clubs in our region, and they will take their pack of 10 or 12 or 20 cyclists, and they will be going through the roads and up and down the hills on that same course, maybe a little faster when doing that, but it is for all ages. And that's the other thing, is that we do not start all at once. That was part of the appeal when we first put this together, working with the committee, is that we wanted people to be able to start and finish and not feel that it's not a race. It's an opportunity to come out, enjoy the lakes area. We are a supported bike ride, meaning that we have water stop stations, bathroom breaks, things like that along the ride. And then at the end, you can come back and enjoy root beer float if you want from Lakeside. Lakeside actually helps us to put those root beer floats together. So it's really a fun day, and we also help. That's kind of the first weekend of Water Carnival, so it's really fun for us to be a part of that Water Carnival tradition and kind of get them going on that first physical activity that night, and then they kind of launch into all of their excitement throughout the week too. So. Great.
So a little bit of come in and enjoy the outdoor weather for summer and kick off Water Carnival. Speaking of outdoor weather, we have Shakespeare in the Park.
Yeah.
We're 1 week in. We have 1 week left on July 2nd and 3rd down at the band shell at the City Park, and free will donation. And Nikki Caulfield and Summit Productions, they've been working really hard on that. I got some rehearsal pictures last night, and it should be a fantastic performance.
It really will be, and it's the artists down there, they are so talented, and to see that kind of all come together is lots of fun. So A Midsummer's Night Dream, right?
Yeah, Midsummer Night's Dream. And so a title that we're maybe all a little bit more familiar with too. Shakespeare, of course, has lots of titles. Some are very well known, others not so well known, but very good exposure. And I mean, come and go. You can come down, and if the kids get a little antsy, you can go down to the park and come back. So
yeah, it's really great that we have the opportunity. And then also something else we have, because it's coming up again, we have our next session of swim lessons. So we have our last scheduled swim lessons coming up on starting the week of July 6th, and so we'll run through Monday through Thursday through July 16th, and so those swim lessons will get going we have lots of opportunities, different time schedules and things like that. And if you miss swim lessons and are interested maybe in still getting your kids in, please contact Sally. You can either call her, her extension is 113 if you call the main number, or email her, sallie@dlccc.org, and schedule some private swim lessons. Because, and just visiting with somebody, actually a soccer parent who we were there watching our kids play soccer last weekend, her older child had gone through private lessons and really had enjoyed it because they were able to do it on their schedule too. So as the summer schedules get a little less busy, that is something to think about too. So. Yeah.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Kim, for all the information. And for any more information on any of these events we've talked about, or Tuesdays in the Park, which are ongoing through the summer, you can go on to our website at www.dlccc.org. Contact the front desk at 844-4221 or the box office at 844-7469. Thank you, Kim.
Thanks,
and we will see you next week on Backstage Pass.